Oh, hello, everyone. Welcome to the third episode of SportZ Ballz. Dino, hit that glorious intro music for me. Hey, everyone. Thank you for coming out to Season 1, Episode 3 of SportZ Ballz, the only sports podcast made by a bunch of comics that don't watch sports. So that's great. Hey, I'm Tim Loss, your host, and I'm the leader of Redneck Sports. We got next to me Dino, the genetic marvel. He is the leader of foreign sports. We got Shug. He's the leader of mainstream sports. Extra safe, and has an actual nice mask. Hit him up for those. We got Bill Queen. He's the leader of alternative sports, and Gary's out this weekend doing Gary stuff, so hashtag free Gary. But in his replacement, we got a very special guest. I'm very happy to bring him on the show. The one and only, the garbage disposal Brandon Clark. Come on, everyone. Give him. Woo. Act like Welcome. We don't have diabetes and we lose. Lord.
That's a hard sell, man. People won't believe us.
Every intro, you find a way. Just no. But all attention to our great guest host. If you don't know, he's going to be in charge one day only of eating sports. If you don't know, familiar with garbage disposal, he is a very highly ranked competitive eater, professional eater, and what I've looked up, won over 100 eating competitions, and that's amazing. My grandfather only shut down one Ryan's in his life, and this guy is doing it all the time. So I'm going to open up the floor to the garbage disposal. Thank you for coming out, and any questions for anyone out there on our panel about competitive eating as well.
What is happening? Thank you, everybody, for having me on. I really do appreciate it. I like to network. I really do. I like to talk, so this is perfect for me. So I really do thank that for that. Can I get a link so I can share it real quick for my audience?
It's coming.
Oh yeah, we'll get that for you.
If you guys got any questions, I get all the questions in the world. Is my dumps bigger than everybody else's? And I'm not really sure on that one. I don't measure like. That's the question I really can't answer.
We were going to try to save some dignity for me and Dino. We were trying to, we were going to at least think we had competitive shits. Shug.
I think that's going to be very hard for you and Dino.
Listen, man, it's like a crime. Like, I can only imagine your back nine must be a crime scene. Like, it must be brutal in there.
Well, the rule is I try to go to Home Depot, Lowe's, any other place other than my house. So I do.
Oh, that's you outsource your poo. That's actually the best way to do it.
Yeah, if I need to go, I'll wait. Like coffee, as soon as you drink coffee, you know you have to go. So I'll wait and then go to Walmart or something, and then she use her toilet paper, use her bathroom.
So
well, actually, go ahead. I apologize.
No, I just want to know, you're the guy that shits in Walmart, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But I do clean the toilet up beforehand. I'm not sure about after. Beforehand, I clean it up better than I saw it.
That's fair.
Living like this, I'm used to.
It's a pandemic. Makes sense.
This.
You need a medal. You need a medal to clean that shit.
Listen, realistically, doing it there, they have the tools to fix them. I think that's fair. If anything, you're just helping capitalism move along.
Well, did you hear about the guy at Walmart? I think they called the bomb squad because they said he was going to blow the Walmart up. They thought it was a bomb, but he walked into the bathroom and said, "I'm going to blow this thing up," and he just meant he was using the restroom.
Which is great. So, Brandon, inside, if you look at private chat, if you click there.
I just got it. Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Actually, I was following you here recently, and it looked like you had another accomplishment to your competitive or just professional eating, competitive eating case or trophy. I don't even know what they call that, like golden stomach awards. But the burrito. You ate a burrito with a friend that's never been eaten in like 21 years, like Giante.
Oh
Is that
yeah,
right?
it's it was in Texas. Yeah, Longview, Texas. We just did that. That just came out, but we did it probably about a month and a half ago. But is that the second challenge of the day? We did a challenge before that as well. But when we were on trips, we try to do as many challenges as possible when we were on a trip. So then when we're home, we don't have to do challenges at all. I haven't done a challenge in a month. So, but videos are still going out.
What's your turnaround time? Sorry.
Go ahead, Dino.
What's your turnaround time for like training, going out, doing a bunch, cool off? Like how much time has been in between?
It kind of depends. I actually stopped training 2.5 years ago, so I'm kind of getting out of the professional eating. I'm going to do the speed challenges to keep the videos going, but I've been for 2.5, 3 years. I've been going to vlogs and trying to get some YouTube gold with the house chicken, and I call her my country parrot. She comes in, lays an egg, and leaves. So if I can just get her to lay the egg in the carton, and it'll be a little easier for me.
You know you're in the right place because we've been talking 6 minutes and we didn't even talk about the cock on your head there. You brought right in.
Yeah,
it's just normal, and we appreciate it. Look, he's very stoic. That is a pretty chicken, and I know some pretty chickens because I live in Illinois.
Yeah.
So like that is nice.
Yeah, I have a leash I haven't used yet. I'm gonna go to like Home Depot or Lowe's and have a leash with the camera on so I can get some reaction videos of her. But I was going to do a Sonic video with her in the car, and they don't really see you. Their heads up above your roof and they bring your food. I'm going to say, hey, do you have any fresh chicken here? And they'll say yes, but I don't think you have any fresh chicken, fresher than mine. So I'll get some I like reaction videos. So I like to do a lot of reaction stuff. Because I went to Sonic one time and just did a cheap. I'm real frugal, so I brought my own lettuce, I brought my own tomatoes, onions, and when she brought the stuff over, I was chopping it up right there on my steering wheel when she brought it. I was like, they just say you couldn't do that. Right.
That's the way to do it.
But yeah, when I'm on trips though, to answer your question about the turnover times and stuff about the videos, usually my videos are already edited right now till the 12th of December. So I do like 5-6 videos a week.
Yeah.
So my videos are already edited all the way to the end because I'm about to go on a trip. Then I don't want to edit and worry about doing, any editing while I'm on a trip, just doing vlogs.
Makes sense.
Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. Do you do anything to like maybe prep before certain eating challenges? Or is there, or even more, let's get into it. What's one challenge you won't do? Like, you won't do like heavy, like pepper challenges or anything you want, like a food you don't like? No.
I don't like some stuff, but I do it anyway. I mean, it's just that's what she said. But yeah, it's I do not like hot stuff, but people think I do because I handle it very well. But I try to tell people I just think of unicorns and rainbows. I don't whatever I'm doing, I'm not thinking about what I'm doing. Like if I do a 10-pound pizza and about 7 pounds in, I'm thinking about why are them plants outside not watered, just anything but what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
When you see me staring, you'll see the stare if you watch my videos after so long, you'll see me just staring. You don't know what the heck I'm thinking. I barely know what I'm thinking, but I wonder just stupid stuff.
Is there, because you've done so many, is there one competition in the past that sticks out? Like just the aftermath, afterwards, or just during was just awful, or they all just kind of blend into one big show after a while?
It just starts getting old. It's all about the same. Like mentally, there's a video going to come out in about a month that I stopped. I just stopped and started talking to everybody for 10 minutes. I'm out of it. I want to be done with food challenges. I want to stop. I say selling hope because I used to run the streets. I said I'm not trying to sell hope anymore, but I need enough subscribers so I can stop doing food challenges and do the vlogs and I do gooey butter cakes. I make pickled eggs. I make pickled eggs. I do pickles, chow, and I just do. I'm trying to get out of the eating and do the selling of the foods. People wait till they have a heart attack and then they want to get out. I'm trying to get out before that.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bill.
Is there a scene, like a underground eating scene?
Ooh.
I want to see people compete doing some weird shit. Like, here's a 5-gallon bucket of mashed potatoes.
Well, people, that's just on anybody's channel anyway. I mean, it's like if you get it, like say if you get into a certain eater and start talking to them a lot, and then you say, hey, can I send you this? You just ask them, like, I accept stuff from Amazon, Walmart, Target, anywhere I can track the shipping. I can't get it from somebody's house. I don't want, some people get offended by that, but if you know how many people have negative comments on channels, you wouldn't want to get food from anybody anywhere.
We'll go with Shug. Shug with Shug. Go ahead, go first.
I got one question. What the fuck is that? Why do I see a hostage in your fucking left corner?
This one?
Yes, that one right there. I see a hostage right there.
It's fresh chicken.
That's how he keeps that chicken in line.
No, this
That's why it's the most professional chicken right now.
This is my house chicken, Luna. She's the only one who gets to sleep in the house, and she has to act like a chicken the rest of the day.
Well, Luna's off. Luna's showing her tail feathers. I like it. Dino. Yeah, dude, I'm not disagreeing. Luna's very photogenic. I'm not gonna lie. It's got some personality. It comes through the podcast.
I'm waiting for a logo to get made. I'm waiting for the guy that does all my shirts to do the logo for Eargsm. I'm gonna have a food NATO coming out of her mouth too with worms or like corn.
Oh, dude!
So I'm waiting on that. I've been waiting for like 3 weeks. So, but I did get some hot dogs kind of warmed up here. I almost saw the hot dog trick that I do. But
yeah, that's a different audience you're appealing to, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, Dino, I think you're undercutting our audience a little bit. That might be just our audience.
Well, this right here is just like, you got to get the views where you can get views. You know?
That's the realest thing tonight. That's the realest.
I tell people on one of my videos, and I say it on purpose, but then the comments still get it. I said, look, hot dogs are hot dogs. Dicks are dicks. If you're thinking about dicks while eating hot dogs, something's wrong with you.
Just maybe not accurate in your self-perception, right?
Yeah.
But,
well, I just thought I told that to him in confidence when I tried to get him on the show. I didn't know he was going to bring it out in front of everyone. Go ahead, Dino. You got the floor.
Well, I was going to say, with regards to the hate, so earlier this week on one of our other videos, somebody made a comment, and I was like, that's weird. Like, it was a negative comment, and I was like surprised. And then in watching your videos, Brandon, the same time, all the comments about acid water, which I find hilarious, is then now all of a sudden the same culprit has come over and he's like, he uses acid water. And I'm like, you know what? I love it. It's hilarious. Yeah. And you know what? If you have found a way to use acid water, if anything, we should be supporting you. I think it's just ridiculous, and I love it.
Bill, go ahead.
Is acid water, is that like the deflating the balls of the competitive eating world? I'm not sure what acid water is. Well, I'm kind of lost here.
Acid water is just something that somebody made a comment and said, I ate food so fast, so the water I'm bringing from home, it's dissolving the food.
Oh, my Lord.
And I told them, I said, if it's dissolving food within a half a second in my mouth, what do you think it's doing in my stomach? So I made and I went live. I said, you know what? If you think I'm doing acid water or doing some kind of thing, if you want to pay for me to do a live at Domino's, I actually had Domino's open up the inside during COVID, and I went inside and did it live there. So another subscriber actually paid and to see that, and I did it live. And I just make a joke about that. Then I started doing the pumpkin spice in October, putting pumpkin spice on everything, and they said, "Oh, well, that breaks down the food." And
I witnessed that. That's actually he came about a year and a half ago. He came to Central, where I live, Central Orphan Smokehouse, and he ate the most barbecue I've ever seen a troop of men eat. And before it was like in 5 minutes, and he sprinkled pumpkin spice or nutmeg on it because it was the holiday season.
Linebacker. They call it the linebacker challenge, I believe.
Yes, it is.
And then the owner wanted to show up, but he was too late. Like as soon as I started, and nobody's finished it. I think I forgot I don't know if you got 20 or 30 minutes to do it, but I did in like 5 minutes, and he showed up afterwards. And that's another saying I have: if you're late, already ate. So.
Yeah, that was true.
I survived on that motto alone. I'm the youngest of 5, and I'm like, hey, stretch or starve. That's just how it's going to work. And I ended up as a land monster.
Shug, go ahead one last time. Shug, go ahead.
I thought acid water was something you got from Gary.
Wow, look, you missed out, Gary. That is true.
I did read a comment up here real quick. I try to read comments too while we're talking here, but somebody said about how do I do with ghost pepper sauce?
Yeah.
I know a guy. I do a spin wheel where people pay, and then it's a nasty spin wheel, and there's like a tablespoon of cinnamon, and I did 3 of those in one spin wheel, and then I did 3 ghost Carolina Reapers whole. So I did whole Carolina Reapers if it landed on it. I don't like doing it, but for money, I'm pretty stupid.
Same.
No, that's true. I love it. Dino, did you have it? I'm not trying to cut you off, but you're fanboying a little bit, and it's awesome.
I totally am. I
love your Guinness. Go ahead. You got the floor.
Well, we forgot to talk about our sponsors too, so let's just go rip through it real quick.
Yeah, let's rip through these guys.
Equity, asset management. If you're looking to buy or sell a home in the Ohio City area or a self-directed IRA, give them a call. As well, we have Ohio City Barbecue, which, let's be honest, everyone here is going to go for. As well, if you're looking to sponsor, we have our links to our Patreon and the Cash App. So if you want to do lump sum, Cash App, or if you want to sign up and be a member for our troop, you're definitely welcome to subscribe to the Patreon for that. Of course, we have Captain Surge White Nuts, the extreme drink for lovers, which realistically might be applicable. Also, we are still doing the Photoshop business. We've had to make some alterations. We had some issues. And, well, listen, we don't want to say that we're being careless with people's emotions, right? So we are offering Christmas cards that we will Photoshop for you. An example is this, which realistically...
Ooh.
Who doesn't want to get that sent out?
Is that a high school photo, Dino?
It was after my first marriage. Let's call it my recovery tour. That's really what it was.
Well, you look better than me. That's all I'm saying. Like, you haven't seen me on the beach in the last 3 months, mostly because the community has gotten involved and said, no more shirt off for you. But it's just on cue. The shirtless dad comes in to comment. Love it.
Absolutely.
Keep it commenting in the comments below. You guys are amazing.
Yes. Shout out to everybody who's commenting.
Yeah, you guys are amazing. If we like what we're doing, we're going to share it, do all that, and always like and subscribe. Check out the Garbage Disposal on YouTube and his Facebook pages. He's about everywhere. If you don't mind, do you want to stick around the rest of the show and talk about some crazy sports with us?
Oh, I don't mind. I don't mind sticking around talking. Do you want to wait till we get more people to sign up for these hot dogs so they can?
Oh yeah.
If they got guys they know that want to just come over and see a guy swallowing hot dogs on a Sunday night, you know.
What happened too? If you're late, I already ate.
There you go. I can do a warm up real quick if they want to see, you know, if they want.
Yeah, dude, we got to show what's going work. What just happened?
So
false.
For our people that aren't blind, he just inhaled a hot dog.
But the people think it's fake. Like when I do it on videos, because it's the same. I pretty much got the same motion. I'm just, it's just how it is. And then I do the same thing. But I do 8 of these in like 11 seconds. It's the unofficial. It's the unofficial world's record. The world's record is Leah Shuckkeever. She's a friend in UK, and she's done it. But you got to pay to get into the Guinness World's Record. You got to pay money, and I don't have the money to.
That's true. I don't know why that's one of the informations I do know. I've looked into it. Go ahead, Shug.
How did you know you could do that?
You know what?
That's fair.
People ask me. I don't even know. I know I did construction. That's even worse to say. I used to do construction, and I bought hot dogs. I got hot dogs for like 40 cents a pack on Memorial and Labor Day. So I buy all the hot dogs I have until they kick me out of the store because you only get so many, and you just keep kids coming in and out. What? That's probably bad to say, but I bought them to work, and I don't know what happened, but I ate so fast. toss one down the hallway.
That's how, to be honest, that's how I was created. That's how the Lost family lineage. They just threw some hot dogs down the hallway and I spawned out. Shug, what do you got? You got one more.
They put a limit on your hot dogs. They were like, no, you bought too many.
Well, when they're 40 cents a pack or so, like, on the holidays, they're like, you can only get 4 packs at a time.
Right.
So I got a cooler in the car and I just go, I keep coming in. The smart ones just come and say, hey, Brandon, how many do you want? They give me a whole big case and then I leave. But I'll keep going in and out until they say, hey, you're done.
I used to manage an IGA or a grocery store, and my boss would be the guy like, hey, does he have 21 packs of hot dogs? You better talk to him about that, because that's not our policy. So it's real. It's weird. It does. I mean, but honestly, when you only got 7 aisles in your whole life, that's all you got, and maybe a deli, you do the best you can. But I look. This is all. Oh yes, I'm loving the chicken.
Pop. She's eating the freeze
I
pop.
know.
It's a green freeze pop. So
yeah, that's a classy chicken. We all know that. That's obvious.
See, I was so stupid. I was like, it's eating nothing. How is he? I didn't see it. Oh Lord.
My thing is, it started tripping out after they ate it. It was like, oh yeah.
It does. I don't want to say the word BUG, but she knows. Like, she'll come running all the way across the yard like a linebacker. She would run all the way across 200 feet that way, 300 feet that way, and run and knock a chicken over just to run straight line to get that BUG. So nice. If I want her to come real quick, that's what I say. Oh, that's what she said.
There you go.
I got people that unsubscribe to my channel because I say that's what she said. I said, well, if you see me in real life, that's what I say. I'm just used to saying it. So I'm not going to change for anybody. So I do not curse. That's the only thing I really don't do that I do in public. I really don't curse on the camera, but I curse a lot when you see me.
Well, I know you showed up to flex on me with showing, was that a love seat and a couch, sir?
Both.
Oh, man, and it looks like you matched, and they have minimal crack burns on them. I mean,
a toilet for convenience right in the corner, like
living room toilet.
You notice that one? It's a yes.
Next to the
that is a hard flex, sir. That is very hard. I have to walk 3 different rooms to drop my dudes.
If I had your curtains right there, if I had your curtains over here, that would make it a done deal.
Listen, I'm in Toronto, Canada. You wouldn't be able to afford it. I'll just tell you that right now. That kind of house, that's it. Yeah, no.
You could afford you could afford my curtains. That's what she said. But my wife won't let you get them because we don't even own a couch, so we have to keep these. We got Chug. Go ahead.
All I can think of is you sitting on the toilet with a shotgun. Get off my lawn.
or sitting on the toilet with a chicken.
This is all. Have you trained your chicken to maybe like get you something? No, well, I mean, I shouldn't even say that because we all know her name and stuff. I shouldn't even talk to her. She's a person. Have you trained Luna?
I got my earphones in. She can't hear you.
Well, thank you. I didn't want to disrespect.
You can't have secrets from your chicken.
I shouldn't be like that. Has Luna helped you out though? Like in need, like I feel like in this buddy cop comedy, like you're the new Turner and Hooch. Like you could be in a desperate need, and Luna could be there to save your day. You know, like get you the glass of milk you need when you're doing the dust peppers.
I have a remote control car that I chuck. I was trying to get her to perch on so we could go, do some videos, so I could get some YouTube gold and not have to do the eating thing like a while back, but it didn't work. I've tied an ear of corn to the back of it so they could chase it. I want to try to do some kind of 4th of July, like a Joey Chestnut chicken corn cob contest or something. Have maybe bets going on with numbers. I don't know. I'm trying anything I can instead of sell hope and eat for a living.
Oh man. Go ahead, Dino.
No, I was just going to say how amazing it is. Like, in all honesty, I showed some of your videos to my wife too, and she kind of looked at me and she was like, "You eat the same way. Like, I don't eat nearly as much as what you power through. I'm very, very fat, but still, I don't know. There's some sort of problem with me. But like in watching that, she just looked at me and she's like, "You guys have the same way of eating." I'm like, "Yeah, it's like more like a duck. Pigs tend to chew kind of situation that we're just and it's gone." And
what we're really trying to ask is, me and Dina want to teach me your ways. We're amateurs
bring me to the
in
promised
eating
land,
world.
Jesus.
We have the DNA, but we just don't know how to get over that hump. Like right now, we're just doing it for we just do it because we're hungry. Like we maybe there might be fun in it because right now.
I actually eat fast anyway at home, and then my girlfriend has to nudge me just to start chewing. Because I don't try to showboat just eating at home, eating quick when nobody's around. That's
just normal.
I have something to do, like the little rabbit. I'm like the little rabbit off Alice in Wonderland. I have to go. I have something to do. So I do more. I don't even do meth, but it looks like it. It just looks like it. But I do more. Yeah, I do more before 11 o'clock a.m. than people do in 3 days. If I did meth, I would freaking. I don't know.
That is the proper response here at SportZ Ballz, knowing the cast of characters we have. Should go ahead.
I know what you would do on meth. You would get banned from Walmart. That's what the fuck.
I would blow that thing up.
You would know the return policies, that's for sure. Oh man! Well, since you're going to stick around with us, and Bill, I just got word Bill is being interrogated in his own room.
That seems accurate. Right?
He'll come back when he can. Yeah. Well, a special bracelet on his. Oh.
Speak of the devil.
He got some barbecue. No.
He may have to go to his mobile Cadillac recording studio, so we'll see how that shows up.
Live interrogation from Bill Queen.
I think he saw me do this, and he had to take a break. Real quick.
Needed a break, man. I think that's understandable.
He's coming to find you. He wants to. It's I need to be buddies with this guy.
I think he went to go practice his technique.
That's what he's going to show up. He has the Vienna sausages in a can.
I actually have people that want to do this, and I tell them on camera, I do not recommend this at all. Somebody actually did it, and it came right back up.
Yeah, I've seen that.
There's a video.
There's a video at a competition where a guy just jams it right back in, and I'm like, guy, that's not right. That is not right.
Guys, I'm an amateur eater. All the way through amateur. I'm an amateur eater. Oh man, because there's no way if I start, I got one heave, I'm done. I'd be throwing in the white flag.
I can tell you a little bit. If you want to eat more, all you can eat buffet. I call them all you can eat buffets, and people laugh. It's all you can eat or it's a buffet. But I can pretty prep you because what people do is don't eat anything at all. They don't eat anything. They're starving. And when they go, they eat less than they usually do because their stomach shriveled up like a grape, like a raisin. So what you do is drink a lot of fluids. Just as long as you pee every hour, but just drink a lot of fluids and keep your stomach bloated like a balloon because once the balloon is down, it expands easier. So
that makes sense.
That's what usually people do is stretch their stomach like that, and then when it's time and 3 hours beforehand, no fluids at all. I just sip. But 3 hours beforehand, because I already know I timed it. I know it's a different kind of sport. But when early on, I trained 99.9% of what I did. I trained myself. People asked me how to train. I said, look, I did it all myself. I recommend you trying yourself because if I tell you something and something happens to you, then I'm liable. But I timed everything. How long I peed, how much I peed per pee. Yes, yes. It's technical.
No, that's professional. That's the way to be. That's why we're on SportZ Ballz. That's why we talk and joke, but that's what makes you. I'm sorry, the men from the boys and eating, man, because we're not doing that. We're only checking our pee for sugar, and that's because the doctor made us. But
and if it's really I wouldn't say brown, but if it's really gold pee, that means you're not hydrated enough. If you're clear, if it's clear, that means you're already good. You're good.
We know because of Gary. Gary couldn't be here, but he pees Arnold Palmer's. We've been told. This guy, he. There's a story. I'll just tell if you want to hear it.
I haven't
check
changed the color.
episode.
The
Check
color is
episode
exactly right.
1. There's highlights about it, but he's becoming a meme around here. Dino finishes off before we go to the news.
One question: have you ever drank too much water in your training, where you can overhydrate and then that causes other dangers?
Oh, that's good.
Well, we drink too much water all the time. We did 2 times a day probably. I used to drink like 2 gallons of water in like 12 minutes. So and that's just to expand your stomach, and then I would lay backwards on one of those medicine balls and stretch even more. And I think I popped a rib before, so it hurts really bad. That's what she said. And but it's just, I keep telling people it's a different kind of sport. And
it sounds like,
oh, it's not a sport. It's not. It's sports. Anything you win. If you got the same size yard and you push the lawnmower against the neighbor and whoever wins gets some money, that's a freaking sport. So it's like whatever you want to do is a sport. So
well, you're working out, pushing your body to the limits like any athlete would. So I agree 100%. You're doing what not anyone could do on the streets, and you're doing it with ease, man. And actually, that put the big segue. We were talking about getting sick. Our first topic for the news this evening was this week a drunk fan actually stopped a basketball game because he projectile vomited in the front row of a Utah Jazz and I believe Raptors game.
Yeah,
and it was pretty nasty. They had to eject the fan. He was pretty drunk, but the big thing I thought it was 10 towels. It looked like 10 towels. It took like a team of people to clean this up. Some people in the article even thought maybe it was sabotage to stop the game and give an extra timeout. But if you saw the picture of this guy, he sabotaged his life. That's why he's drunk into the front row and doing that. So that did not happen. Any thoughts on that? Anything you want to, Shug?
I seen that shit, and he paid too much for his seats. That's why he was like, fuck it. Fuck this game.
I'm getting towels out of this. I'm getting everything for free.
Bill, did you have anything?
Yeah, this guy's just going to ruin it for the rest of the NBA fans, because now they're going to just start limiting how much you can drink at the game.
Man, Bill bringing it home. That is true.
This asshole's hurting us all.
It's always bad news when you go to a basketball game and there's a new rule made after you leave. Like the Barclays Center has the Todd rule. Oh, seriously, man, let me have more than 3. Not again, Todd. See what happened in game 3 of the playoffs? Everyone saw cream corn in the middle of the logo.
Well, if you watch the video on Twitter, you can see, like, when someone gets so drunk, but they're like, no, I'm fine. But they're sitting with vomit, just like a train coming out of their mouth. And it's all on the ground. And he's like, no, I'm good. And you're just like, guy, you're definitely not good. Like, you have some serious issues. Like, oh, it's okay. Doesn't even lean over, just all over him. And I could not.
He's looking for his car keys. Oh, where's the car keys?
See my keys? I gotta go. I think you could go to the laundromat or something. Like, it was.
Shug, what you got?
That poor ref, man. He was just like, I gotta help him out.
He's like, the fucking NBA don't pay for my dry cleaning. I got front row puke stains on them. It's not even real. It's Coors Light. It's not even a respectable beer. You like smelling like that. Like, you're in the front row, sir.
The ref knew his wife. He was like, man, just go home.
You're done.
Just go home.
He came up, Todd, let me see your phone. I need to call Linda. Had enough. You need to get picked up. No, where's my keys?
He looked all gussy up.
Oh,
he trespassed from the stadium?
He's actually banned. They said they got him off. I don't know if he's permanently banned, but they kicked him out for the evening. So, but that goes up to our follow-up question. Is there any place where you shut down because of your sickness? Like, is there a story where you may have went full exorcist in a time where it wasn't best? This would be your time. Okay, know what? Everyone has great.
The Walmart afterward is like this. It's got like 30 people cleaning it, so that's fair.
When I was young, one time I had an accident. Like I ate a whole bunch of cream of mushroom soup, and was not a good situation. I was at my cousin's house, so it happened, and I just put a cover over it and moved a left seat over, kind of the one like the garbage disposal has in this corner, and it stayed there for like 3 days. They didn't know what was smelling. They all got real mad at me. So
I'm just trying to find a story to tell you, like out of the 10,000 of them that I had of that.
Yeah, I didn't think about.
I used to drink 2 fists a day, and I stopped like 19 years ago. I stopped drinking, but I drank 2 fists a day, and
dang.
Yes, I didn't used to eat. I used to drink. So yes,
Well,
and I had like I think the first. I've got pulled over all the time, and they just made me pour it out because I wasn't 21 yet. But once I had 21, I got 3 DUIs in the same month, and I got 25
Christ.
revoked tickets. I've been barbecuing. I had a revoked ticket, and I barbecued on the back of an S10 strapped in with a little cheap Walmart grill. It was smoking while I was driving. And
slow
I
down
didn't
and
have
take
a
notes.
I didn't. Yeah, I've done the most stupidest stuff you would think of while drinking.
Well, I actually, speaking of drinking, I was a big guy, and they put me in the back of a Geo Metro one time, and I got sick.
Wow.
And they were like, roll down the window, but it was child safety, so only like it got to my nose. So I was like Wilson from Home Improvement, trying to puke through a cubby hole. So I actually just gave up afterwards. Like, sorry, dude, your floorboard's ruined, but you got Geo Metro. You kind of figured it was going to happen. But he did not. I'm just telling you stories about friends that don't contact me or family members that don't bring me over anymore right now. But it does happen. We got everyone going. It happens. Chug, got some force?
One, man. I got one. I used to hang out with Army people. And the one thing you don't want to do if you don't drink is hang with Army men. Them motherfuckers drink like it ain't no tomorrow.
Yes, that's true.
We started off with shots. We got a drink, and then we had 3 shots, 2 more drinks, and then I don't remember what the fuck happened after that. They said I was running around getting everybody's number. I hopped in the car. We was on the way to some broad's house that I've never met. They said on the highway, I start throwing up out the window, right?
Yeah.
They pull over to the side to let me throw up. I get out the car, nothing happens. I get back in the car. We start driving. I throw up out the window again. We get to a place. They're like, fuck this guy and just leave me and go in the house. I wake up the next morning in the backseat of somebody's car I've never fucking known. I'm in an apartment complex I've never seen before. And I'm like, where the fuck am I at?
Yes. That story ended abruptly, but that's how alcoholism does. But no, we've all been there. I mean, we've all been there. Yeah, we've drank a little bit too much, woke up without pants, and found him in a pile of puke in the corner. But we live and learn, and we get adult diapers. Our next story on there is a wrestler got jumped. That's right. A wrestler got jumped. Seth Rollins was doing a match with Finn Balor, and in the process, audience member jumped the gate and tackled him. Back in my day, wrestlers actually beat up people that tackled them. This guy literally took the hit like a big old bitch, just sit there and got beat up and was just waiting for his team to come in. Like, seriously? Live on television, no one's seeing this. And no one's like, he must feel like the worst piece of crap. Like, there's 80 wrestlers in the back, and not a single one came to save your ass for real, unless it's in the script. But isn't it weird though? Like, it is kayfabe shattering that this guy got beat up by a fan. Shug, what do you think about the situation?
In his defense, they did cut the cameras. They moved the cameras off of him so they didn't see him get his ass whooped.
I don't know if that's a defense. Like, you're a wrestler. You're supposed to be whooping ass with cameras on you. If they turn the camera off, your job sucks. You got ruined. That's just the way it goes. Bill, what do you guys?
I don't like. I read the article and it said they charged him with attempted assault. But I saw the video. Like, he didn't attempt it. He succeeded.
It was succeeded assault.
So yeah, I don't know where the attempt was. Maybe they felt bad and charged him with attempt because I'm sure they did really whoop his ass a little bit before the cops.
He bloodied in the report. It bloodied his lip. Seth Rollins, if you're into wrestling, I'm a redneck correspondent, so I got the tie for a reason. There he is right there. Look at his dapper Dan. He's not a bad wrestler, but he's not really intimidating either. Now, when I was, go ahead, Garbage Disposal.
Couldn't they just like film that and then they got a free video? They think
It's
that was
wrestling.
real
Why wouldn't
anyway.
they?
Yeah, that's true.
He's too
They
pretty for
got
that.
a freebie there.
He was too pretty for that.
Well, imagine if he got his ass kicked. That'd be hilarious.
Why didn't they sign that guy to the deal?
Like Nathan's hot dog, just signed the guy. I was like, hey, we need you. We want you.
Kevin, we saw some spark out of you when you double leg takedown Seth Rollins. That's what we want. He actually, I'd be totally on board, but I dived in a little bit deeper. He's a total big wrestling fan, as what we call a mark. He did it for Roman Reigns and the Blood family. That's right. He did it in the fake wrestling TV show for this fake wrestling family to honor these fake people. I love wrestling, but come on, man. Take your medication before you go out in public. Shug, what do you got?
My question is, did he have a running start? Because when the video shows he was already, where did he come from?
That's true. I think he did have a running start, which puts more on security. Seth Rollins, get these security people some presents. They won't be sitting there watching your ass get tackled. Garbage Disposal, what do you got?
When I was like in 4th grade, I was big on Hulk Hogan. I had the Hulk Hogan hat.
Who wasn't?
We had a blanket in the front yard. If we had belts made and stuff. But I grew up, but my friend, you would say wrestling's fake. He would want to beat you. He would want get mad, and he had a shirt. Hold on a minute. He had a shirt in the car in the trunk. Wherever he went, if it was Monday, he had to put that shirt on. I like, you're a grown man.
That's a true. Well, see, I'll be honest. When I said it was fake and all that, it was just to impress you guys. I cried a little bit inside. Inside, I was like, they do get hurt. Those bumps are for real.
It's real to me.
They're called stuntmen. That's what they are.
It's real fake.
Dino.
No, they're called stuntmen. And listen, Tim, don't make me pull up your YouTube channel, sir. Okay, listen.
All right. First of all, don't let me start talking about my action figures, Dino.
Listen,
you call them dolls.
Okay, get up Tim Loss. Tim Loss on YouTube.
I'm gonna get my chicken perch. I'll be right back.
No problem. Tim Loss has never lost a match, wrestling match ever.
No. Well,
because he pays. It's because he pays.
That's true. Never. I've lost more ways in life, like my hair, diabetes, education, stuff like that. Luna. Man, I love Luna. It's got a perch too. The Garbage Disposal is really showing off to me now.
By the way,
2 couches and a perch.
Is that what recharges his batteries?
Oh,
I definitely feel like a millennial version of Canine or Turner and Hooch is definitely someone with a chicken. Like that feels like that's definitely like, someone is going to go in a population center and be like, yeah, I got a pit chicken I walk around with. You're like, whatever, man. Okay, fine.
I've seen tons of movies on Tubi. It needs to happen. Why not? Like the Garbage Disposal and Luna. I want to see Luna drive like a 87 Caprice and do a ramp like that.
I got a truck, 98 truck that the transmission just went on Thanksgiving, but I got a perch built for the passenger side so she could perch while we drive and people can. I actually got subscribers at the post office because, hey, I have to get subscribers somehow.
Right,
absolutely.
But she has my girlfriend bought this perch for her. She has a water bowl over here and she has a food bowl over here. So she sits here all night. She will not get up. 6:30 in the morning, she will wake me up at 6:30 to go outside. But she has an automatic door in the porch. They got automatic doors on the chicken coop. I got 84 of them in the back. Right, but this is the only one that gets to come inside. So I'm not sure if the other ones get jealous.
For sure they do.
I get like 45, about 45 eggs a day right now. So I pickle eggs. I sell eggs. So
nice. Rocking it, man.
Just to let you know, all the rest of your chickens
some are just more equal.
What's that, Bill?
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Bill. Oh, shit, he sparked.
One of
talking about his chicken. That chicken's the only one that gets to come in.
Yes, sir.
All animals are equal, but some are more equal than others.
That's
What made that one the one that gets to come in?
Well, actually, she came from FedEx. Like it got loose inside of FedEx, and nobody wanted this chicken. I already had 50 of them in the backyard at the time, but it was on Memorial Day, and I can't tell you the whole story because the person might get in trouble. But they had to sneak this chicken in the pocket out the door. Yes, because
You got the Tom Cruise of chickens, man. It's like a Mission Impossible 7.
Well,
Luna.
It got loose from one of the boxes got loose, so everybody was scared of the little chicken.
I feel it. Are you sure that's not kind of like some El Salvadoran fighting chicken? They were trying to fight it into the country?
I don't know.
You might have a champion on your perch right now and not even know it.
Yeah.
I know we got to move. I definitely feel like that buddy cop show is going to start as Luna being undercover at the post office to try to nab them for illegal activities. I feel that's a great start to the movie.
You're thinking too small. I'm already thinking Marvel's Avenger Luna universe here. Like we're going to start with so many different movies. We started with 3. We got a franchise. We might even do some spin-offs and stuff. This is amazing, man. Shug, what do you got?
I'm thinking Chicken Revolt. The rest of them are gonna ride on your ass. They're gonna come get you.
Dina, what do you got, man?
I'm feeling like everyone has heard the question: would you rather fight 100 horse size or 100 chicken-sized horses or 1 chicken-sized horse? And I feel like Luna could be like the Incredible Hulk and become horse-sized chicken, and definitely would be an Avenger, no question.
I think Luna's already a giant in our hearts, Dina. I don't know why.
You have bad habits, Tim.
No, that does make sense. That would be good. We could start a whole franchise there too. Dino's. I like where you're going, Dino.
Okay.
Maybe Luna does not.
She's angry.
We could move Dino away.
The title.
I got her in mid. I got her in mid eating.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah, but here's what I usually do. I spank my chicken, and if people watch me spank my chicken.
Well, I'm watching you right now, sir.
Have you ever injured said chicken?
When I get mad, I want to choke my chicken. When I get mad, I want to choke.
That's the title of the movie. Don't choke my chicken.
Oh, there we go, dude. This works. We could probably get Well, who can we get? We could probably get Sliced Stallone to do a cameo on that. I think we could.
Someone has made a poster already.
Oh, that's Luna's Jason Bourne. It's Luna Bourne.
There we go. That's
He's
the winner.
back.
That's it.
We're going to We're going to move on to the next topic. Soccer player. In this happened in 2017, but at SportZ Ballz, we're not going to let anything get under our noses, slip past us. This was a straight up penis explosion. A soccer player was playing and he collided with his other teammate, and they hit, and his penis basically exploded where he needed 10 stitches. He was out for that day, but did play the next game. His wife was incredibly pissed because apparently he could kick a ball around, but he can't go around and muscle around in her region anymore. But what do you guys think about it? Topics, Dino.
I think the key here is to remember that in good soccer fashion, he first had to check if there was any damage and then proceeded to overact exactly what happened as he was able to play the next day.
He was trying to get that red card on his teammate.
There was an opportunity, and he thought, I will seize this opportunity. But 10 stitches,
That's the best headline to have if your penis explodes.
Yeah.
Like, think about penis explodes, an enormous amount, double-digit stitches. Like, oh, Lord. Chug, what do you got?
Is it like a buildup of pressure, or was it getting kicked, or did it get hit?
It's like it was blunt force trauma the way I read about it.
Cleat to the cock.
Cleat.
The article says his teammate saw his sensitive meat and kicked it.
Oh. Well, pay your debts. That's all I gotta say.
I think he was having sex with the teammate's wife, and the teammate got pissed off.
Oh, well. Bill's like, that sounds like some shit going on. Was that what you're gonna say, Bill? It's like that was a hired hit, like Tanya Harding style.
No, I was just gonna say this is just all of the karma coming back from soccer right onto this guy. This is for all of those fucks over the years that pretended they were hurt. Like it's all been building up, and it unleashed on him.
Oh my God. Oh.
I think
Go
we
ahead,
should
Dieter.
let people know that the plot of that is actually called Luna 2 Luna Harder for that poster. And don't cheat on ladies. They will cut you. Or get somebody to stomp on your wiener. One of the two.
But that actually, that's a kind of makes sense, though, if that's what happened, you know? I would pay someone's going to happen like, hey, here's a teammate. You never get to play anyways. Here's some extra money. Do a Jackie Chan kick to the junk. But I don't know. That's teammates, man. That just seems wrong in sports. Should.
We all know who's not choking their chicken.
Oh! Well, I had to say, bravo for 10 stitches. I'm a 2.5. If it's cold out, maybe a 1.5 stitch. So, like, I give him a lot of credit. My wife read it and was like, ooh. So he got another fan that day, if he's still playing. But
did he use the opportunity to get a little more girth? Shove something in there before you stitch it closed. Let's fatten it up a bit.
He brought some stuff from the couch cushion. Like, yeah, just give me some round off the sides. Come on.
Make it not so sensitive.
We're making the garbage disposal regret.
Thoroughly.
Stuffing and penises now. Like, oh my God, what's going on? Luna, we gotta get out of here.
The only thing I'm thinking about is just they're trying to get people to watch soccer now or something. There's just some excitement in there.
It's never going to happen, bro.
The new slogan of soccer is "We stomp balls."
Or a possible dicksplosion. Thank you, Susie.
It'd be cool if
you could watch this shit for 3 hours and the score is still 0-0. Game over.
That game was 0-0, by the way. The game was 0-0.
Yeah. Maybe the guy that threw up at the basketball game was watching that on his phone.
That's probably what happened.
They went, oh, where are my keys? Yeah,
what they're trying to do maybe was to get all those people in NASCAR that wait for the big wreck to come watch soccer, wait for the big penis explosion to happen. Like, blowout time. Take it. We can't wait. But I maybe not. Maybe not. That's how that goes.
I think if they want to make soccer more mainstream and have important people care about it, they got to fix the 0-0 shit, because you can't gamble on a sport where you can not have a winner. Like, what the fuck is this?
That makes so much truth. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, you got to bet who has 0 first.
Who has 0?
There's
what you do in soccer.
That's not how it works. Okay.
How you bet in a soccer game is you bet on which soccer hooligan is going to win the fight in the stands. Which team is going to win in the fight afterwards on the 0-0 tie? They're still just as pissed as we are. Like, fuck you. Like, Manchester, we're going to fight. Like, we're tired of these ties.
The real bet is how many fans is going to end up in the emergency room with the penis explosion. Anyway.
I wonder, though, that would be an opportunity to get pictures, right? Like, young enterprising person saying, hey, I'm a nurse just walking in. Click, click.
Let me check and make sure those 10 stitches actually stuck.
It's gonna look like it was a microwave like a microwaved hot dog that sat in there for a little 2 minutes, just split open.
Garbage disposal. How does that look now?
Tim, I believe you called that a Tim Law special.
That's what I did. It's a Lovecraftian penis. It's very artistic. Cthulhu of penises. Oh, like.
Speaking of,
we went off the rails.
We should talk about our sponsors for a little bit. Just to mention those. We got Brick and Equity, guys. If you're buying or selling a home in the Ohio area, or want to talk about a self-directed IRA,
if you want to move away from Cthulhu penises, that would be the people to talk to.
It's usually helpful. Also, Ohio City Barbecue, if you're in the Ohio area, let them know that Eargasm sent you. You get 15% off. As well, we have anyone who's looking to sponsor the show. We have multiple other shows, but become a member on Patreon, or if you want to send a lump sum through Cash App, we're happily accept it. If we've made you laugh or have encouraged you to enjoy watching, please feel free to like, comment, share it to your own pages on Facebook or on YouTube. But we appreciate all of the help and support, so please subscribe to our channels. And as well, if you're looking to do a gift card that's special just for you, we are doing that for a small fee. So please let us know, and we'll be happy to help.
Why does that look like the sensitive meat that got 10 stitches in? Never mind.
I won't be judged by you, Shug. I won't be judged. Okay, that is my recreational time, sir.
Leave that for his wife, Shug. Don't be stepping on her territory.
Yeah.
I'd like Bill.
Touching.
I like how you didn't misunderstand him and think he was saying you have a big dick. He just said you look like a big dick.
Listen, I'll be honest. Everything's proportionate, but it's a very big canvas these days, so I'm not going to be held accountable to that. Okay.
We do thorough work here at SportZ Ballz. We do our research.
And my camera's only showing this.
You can't afford pants.
Man, this has been a great show, guys. Overall, before we go out, we aren't. Hey, Shug, no, go ahead. You get the floor, man.
I just want to say, give it up for Garbage Disposal, because he has ate the entire fucking show. Like, every time I see him, he's picking up something, and he's like, food. He is literally
that was a
on
tortilla.
point. Like,
that was my
he's
tortilla
on
for
his
my
job.
chicken.
He's on his shit, man. Give him a round of applause, y'all.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, dude, give it up for
3 of these hot dogs left, and I usually don't leave hot dogs laying around.
It's all yours.
All yours.
We don't know refrigerator in this crack house.
The toilet in the living room.
Oh
Sweet
my
Jesus, man.
It's okay to bump the hot dogs in the crack house.
It's just for Tosh. That's weird.
He's like a pimp popper. Oh my
Oh
god.
my lord. Dude, also cleanest Tupperware container I've ever seen. Most of the Tupperware containers I see at the microwave stains on it. That was
Everything else is kind of dirty.
Dude, it was spotless.
Brand new.
Oh, dude. He came on to SportZ Ballz to flex on the redneck coast, showing off his great house with insulation somewhat. His life, his beautiful chick, beautiful Luna, which I would gladly, if I wasn't married, make my life partner if she would allow me. Imagine she wouldn't, and that's fine because she knows she could do better, and I respect that from her. Furniture. I mean, if anything, this guy's a class act. For the one last time, for everyone that did come, but if you don't know about Brandon Clark's Garbage Disposal, this is a great time. Check him out on YouTube, Facebook, anywhere there's videos. He's a great content all the way through. He's not giving hope. He's just giving good content.
Now he's choking his chicken.
Luna does not like her. Luna does not like her. If you saw her face.
Seems like competition. It's like
Exactly.
one of those.
Oh, no.
rides.
How
I've
dare you
seen-
choke that chicken, but you never want to choke it. What the hell?
Luna's a little pre-diva in her. I like that. Like, yo, I'm the only Luna in the house. Don't be doing that. Seriously, give it up for Brandon Clark, guys. If you like all this content, his content, you check him out on YouTube and Facebook. If you like the Eargasm comedy content that we got going, please hit a like and subscribe on our YouTube. It helps us out a lot. We need sponsors for the next year, and we're growing and massively in a whole bunch of different countries, states. If you're an internet internet company trying to get out your portfolio, maybe online, we're a perfect person to help you. We can provide better rates and service than what you'd get on Facebook normally with their ads. Plus, you get to hang out with a bunch of these guys, man.
Hey, can
Look
I
at
tell
us.
you guys, if you have a crack house, you need the, I can't say it right now, Alexa. Do you have one of those?
No.
Well, watch what it does, and it's very, very good, especially in a crack house. Alexa, can you put heroin on the shopping list?
You already have heroin on your shopping list.
I already have it on my shopping list.
Oh my God.
I feel like you're living in the year
2021.
3000. Like, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Like, how you gonna
Like-
flex that much? You're like, I got my nice shiny blue toilet in the background. I got my
one
walking bird. I got, like,
more.
listen,
I got
man,
one more. I got
I'm
one
Canadian.
more.
I have healthcare, and I'm a little jealous.
Hey, Uber Eats will deliver that to you.
3 for $50.
And
Only
then
a matter
come
of
back
time.
3 deliveries later and buy some off you.
Yeah. But they do that extracurricular stuff too. Like, Alexa, put hookers on the shopping list.
Hookers added.
There you go.
Hey,
That's-
listen, an organized house is a happy house. Sorry.
I want to just thank Brandon Clark, the garbage disposal, for coming here and giving me life lessons. I've learned how to party on an S10, and I've learned now
Party on
put
the budget.
Alexis on my shopping list for this.
Guys,
year.
I want to thank you guys. I mean, it's just not,
You're
I
amazing. Thank you,
like,
man.
I like to network. I like to try to help other channels out as well. So if you want to have me on another time, get with me, and I would gladly be on here. That's what she
Dude,
said.
how about this? You're the one and only honorary eating correspondent for SportZ
go.
Ballz. One here. No one else knows more than you, and anytime we have someone like that, we gladly have you back. Chug, take us out.
Ladies, he's not talking about you. He's talking about food.
Well, when I say, they think it's a pickup line when I say I'm a professional eater. Like, no, I'm actually a professional eater.
And check
I've
out
been
Brad.
mistaken for that. It's fine.
If you we've said he's a competitive eater and everything, but honestly, he's a funny, genuinely great dude who puts on great content. Check out the garbage disposal on YouTube and Facebook. All his videos. Even if you don't even like food, you're going to be highly entertained. Trust me, from the Eargasm crew. That's our show tonight. It's been one for the books. From my heart, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out. Bill Queen, Dino, the Genetic Marvel Show, Gray, #Free Gary, which you could be here. But from everyone, thank you, and thank you, the garbage disposal, for coming and hanging out with us for an hour.
No problem.
This has been great.
Free
Check out,
Gary.
YouTube
Worst
and all
Black
that.
Friday deal ever.
Who doesn't like food, though?
So, see you next week, guys.